Assalamu alaikum. This is Rokia Samia welcoming you to the English News Bulletin from Bangladesh Television Chattogram Center. Let's begin with the headlines. Five moves exchanged to strengthen bilateral relations following talks between Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls on President Abdul Hamid and assures of always standing beside Bangladesh in its efforts towards progress and development. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi pays homage to the father of the nation, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, at Chungipara in Gopalganj. BNP-backed communal forces operated destructive activities in Dhaka, Chattogram and Brahmanbaria to spoil Golden Jubilee celebration of independence, says Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir. Government to curb any anarchic situation strictly, warns Information and Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood. And at least 32 people killed and 165 injured in a train crash in central Egypt. Viewers, those were the headlines. Now on to the details. Bangladesh and India have exchanged 5 memoranda of understanding (MoUs) signed earlier to strengthen bilateral relations through overall cooperation. The MoUs were exchanged at the Prime Minister's office today in the presence of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and her Indian counterpart Narendra Modi. The MoUs include disaster management, tolerance and mitigation, memorandum of understanding between Bangladesh National Cadet Corps and Indian National Cadet Corps, and Memorandum of Understanding on setting up a framework to enhance trade cooperation between Bangladesh and India. In addition, a tripartite Memorandum of Understanding for the provision of information technology equipment and reference books for the Bangladesh-India Digital Services and Employment and Training Center, and a Memorandum of Understanding on expanding sports facilities in and around Rajshahi College. Prior to the exchange of MoUs, a bilateral meeting was held between visiting Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina at the Prime Minister's office. At the meeting, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina led the Bangladesh delegation and the Prime Minister of India led her country's delegation. During the briefing, Press Secretary Ihsanul Karim said the two prime ministers reviewed various issues of mutual cooperation between the two countries during the bilateral meeting. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina hoped for a more active role of India in the Rohingya issue in the meeting. Sheikh Hasina thanked the Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi and the people of India for awarding Bangabandhu the Gandhi Peace Prize. Earlier, a private meeting was held between Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and visiting Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. During the meeting, they discussed various issues of mutual interest. Arriving at the Prime Minister's office in the afternoon, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina welcomed Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi at the Tiger Gate. India will always stand beside Bangladesh in its efforts towards progress and development. The assurance came from Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi when he called on President Abdul Hamid today. On his arrival at Bongo Bhavan, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi was greeted by President Abdul Hamid with flower bouquet. During the meeting, Bangladesh President thanked Indian Prime Minister for joining programs marking Golden Jubilee of Bangladesh's independence and the birth centenary of Father of the Nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. President said Modi's visit to Bangladesh will set a milestone in bilateral relations between the two countries. President also extended thanks to Government of India and its people for bestowing Bangabandhu with Gandhi Peace Prize. During the meeting, Indian Prime Minister Modi said, India always considers Bangladesh to be its trustworthy friend. He praised Bangladesh's continued socio-economic development. Foreign Minister A.K. Abdul Momen and Agriculture Minister Dr. Abdul Razak were present at the meeting. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid tribute to Father of the Nation Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman at Tungipara in Gopalganj on the occasion of the birth centenary of Bangabandhu and Golden Jubilee of the country's independence. The Indian Premier paid homage to Bangabandhu by placing a wreath at his mausoleum there. After laying the wreath, Narendra Modi stood in solemn silence for some time as a mark of profound respect to the memory of Bangabandhu, the architect of Bangladesh's independence. A special dua seeking eternal peace of Bangabandhu and other martyrs of the August 15 carnage, as well as martyrs of the War of Liberation, was also offered. Sheikh Hasina, along with her younger sister, Sheikh Rehana, was present there at this time. They also showed the Indian Prime Minister various sections of the mausoleum. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi today offered prayers at the centuries-old Joshureshwari Kali temple at Ishwaripur village of Shamnagar in Satkhira. Modi was welcomed to the ancient temple with beats of traditional drum and blowing of conchas. Inside the temple, Modi sat next to the priest and offered veneration while religious text was recited to him. Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir has said communal forces patronized by BNP have operated destructive activities in Dhaka, Chattogram and Brahmanbaria to spoil the programs of the Golden Jubilee of country's independence. BNP cannot tolerate successful programs of the Golden Jubilee, he added. Obaidul Qadir said this while briefing the journalists through video conference from his official residence in the capital today.
বাংলাদেশের স্বাধীনতার সুবর্ণ জয়ন্তীতে এসে বিএনপি স্বাধীনতা চেতনা মুক্তিযুদ্ধের মূল্যবোধের প্রতি সম্মান ও শ্রদ্ধা প্রদর্শন দায় সারা ও লোক দেখানো আনুষ্ঠানিকতা মাত্র। গতকাল সুবর্ণ জয়ন্তীর অনুষ্ঠানমালা পণ্ড করতে ঢাকা, চট্টগ্রাম, ব্রাহ্মণবাড়িয়া যে তাণ্ডব লীলা সাম্প্রদায়িক শক্তি প্রদর্শন করেছে, বিএনপি নিঃসন্দেহে এদের পৃষ্ঠপোষক। সুবর্ণ জয়ন্তীর অনুষ্ঠানমালার সফলতা তাদের গাত্রদাহের কারণ। সে কারণে তারা বায়তুল মোকাররমে মসজিদের ভেতরও তাণ্ডব চালাতে এতটুকু সংকোচ বোধ করেনি। তাদের এই ধৃষ্টতার জবাব বাংলাদেশের স্বাধীনতা প্রিয় জনগণ অবশ্যই দেবে। বিএনপি নেতাদের কথা শুনে জনগণের হাসি পায়। ভারতের রাষ্ট্রপতি প্রয়াত প্রণব মুখার্জির ঢাকা সফরকালেও তারা হরতাল আহ্বান করে এবং বিএনপি নেত্রীর সাক্ষাতের কর্মসূচি থাকলেও সাক্ষাৎ না করে অসৌজন্যতা ভারতের জনগণ নিশ্চয়ই ভুলে যায়নি। গত দুদিন ব্যাপী তারা তাদের সাম্প্রদায়িক দোসরদের নিয়ে যে ন্যাক্কারজনক ঘটনা ঘটিয়েছে তা দেশের জনগণ দেখেছে। গতকাল রাজশাহীর কাটাখালীতে মর্মান্তিক এক সড়ক দুর্ঘটনায় একই পরিবারের 13 জন সহ মোট 17 জনের নিহতের ঘটনায় আমি দুঃখ ও শোক প্রকাশ করছি এবং শোক সন্তপ্ত পরিবারের প্রতি সমবেদনা জানাচ্ছি। এই ঘটনা 7 দিনের মধ্যে নিরপেক্ষ তদন্তের মাধ্যমে প্রতিবেদন প্রদানের জন্য ইতিমধ্যেই বাংলাদেশ রোড ট্রান্সপোর্ট অথরিটির চেয়ারম্যানকে নির্দেশ দেওয়া হয়েছে।
Information and Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood has said the government will curb any untoward situation strictly. He said this while speaking at the book unveiling program titled Bangabandhu for You, edited by renowned Indian writer Sottam Roy Choudhury at Jatiyo Press Club today. The Information and Broadcasting Minister said generation of anti-liberation forces of 1971 are hatching conspiracy to destabilize the country.
ভারতের মাননীয় প্রধানমন্ত্রী কোন দলের নেতা হিসেবে বাংলাদেশ সফরে আসেননি। তিনি ভারতবর্ষের প্রধানমন্ত্রী হিসেবে আমাদের সুবর্ণ জয়ন্তীতে সংহতি জানানোর জন্য বঙ্গবন্ধুর জন্ম শতবার্ষিকীতে আমাদের সাথে একাত্মতা পোষণ করার জন্য তিনি বাংলাদেশে এসেছেন। এই যারা বিশৃঙ্খলা সৃষ্টি করছে, এই একই গোষ্ঠী 13 সাল, 14 সাল, 15 সালে বিশৃঙ্খলা সৃষ্টি করেছিল এবং তাদের সাথে ছিল বিএনপি। সেই বিশৃঙ্খলা আমরা মোকাবেলা করেছি, আমাদের অভিজ্ঞতা আছে। সুতরাং আবার বিশৃঙ্খলা সৃষ্টি করার অপচেষ্টা চালাবেন না। আমরা জানি আপনারা কারা। আপনারা বাইতুল মোকাররমে আগুন দিয়েছিলেন, পবিত্র কোরআন শরীফ পুড়িয়েছিলেন, গাছপালা কেটেছিলেন, নিরহ গরুর উপর বোমা ছুড়েছিলেন, মুরগিবাহী গাড়ির উপর আপনারা বোমা ছুড়েছিলেন। পশু পাখিও আপনাদের কাছ থেকে রেহাই পায় নাই। দ্ব্যর্থহীন ভাষায় বলতে চাই, সরকারের নমনীয়তাকে কেউ দুর্বলতা ভাববেন না। এই ধরনের অপচেষ্টা সরকার কঠোর হস্তে দমন করতে বদ্ধপরিকর। সামাজিক যোগাযোগ মাধ্যমে গরম বক্তৃতা দিয়ে দেশে বিশৃঙ্খলা সৃষ্টি করবেন, সেটি আর বরদাস্ত করা হবে না। এবং যারা এই ধরনের বিশৃঙ্খলা সৃষ্টি করবেন, স্বাধীনতার সুবর্ণ জয়ন্তী পালন না করে সেই দিনে দেশে বিশৃঙ্খলা সৃষ্টি করবেন, তাদের মূল উৎপাটন করতে আমরা বদ্ধপরিকর।
Awami League Cultural Affairs Secretary Ashim Kumar Ukil, Lawmaker Pankaj Debnath, Daily Bhorer Kagoj Editor Shamul Dotto, Chief Coordinator of Friends of Bangladesh ASM Shamsul Arifin, Publisher Shankar Mondol, and columnist Subhash Singha Roy spoke among others. No one died from coronavirus in Chattogram during the last 24 hours, with the number of deaths remaining at 384. 353 persons have been found infected with coronavirus after testing 2,956 samples. With this, total number of corona patients in Chattogram has stood at 39,108. Meanwhile, 39 COVID-19 patients died in the country, taking the death toll from the pandemic to 8,869. The recovery count rose to 5,33,922 after another 1,971 recovered during the period. The tally of the infections rose to 5,91,806, with 3,674 cases being confirmed. Now, international news. At least 32 people have been killed and 165 injured in a train crash in central Egypt yesterday. The incident happened about 365 kilometers south of the capital, Cairo. Officials say carriages derailed and overturned when two passenger trains collided near the city of Tahta in Sohag province. Emergency brakes were activated on the train in front by unknown individuals, causing the train behind to crash into it, the country's railway authorities said. COVID-19 global death toll crossed 27,81,000 as more than 11,558 people died yesterday globally. More than 12,68 lakh have been infected globally, and more than 10,22 lakh 47,000 people have recovered so far. The U.S., the current epicenter of the pandemic, has now 3,08,53,000 confirmed cases and 5,61,000 deaths. Back to national news. Various events were held all over the country, including Chattogram, marking the Golden Jubilee of Independence and graduation from the least developed country to the developing one today. A colorful roadshow organized by the district administration of Chattogram went around various roads of the city. Officials from government departments took part in the roadshow with banners and posters highlighting their activities. More than 100 vehicles of government officials displayed posters and banners with their activities to the public. The roadshow, featured with songs and music, ended at the Circuit House. The Amur Ekushi Book Fair in Chattogram, scheduled to start this month, has been postponed considering the corona situation, and it will be held in November. City Mayor M. Rizal Kumchoudhury informed this at a press conference at Andurkila Nagar Bhavan Auditorium today. The mayor said the decision is taken in response to the request of the people involved in the fair to postpone the fair due to the increase in corona infection. City Corporation and fair officials were present at the time. The Amur Ekushi Book Fair dedicated to Bangabandhu was scheduled to be held from March 29 to April 13 at the gymnasium premises of MS Stadium in the city. A 3-day special art camp in Chattogram titled 50 Springs of Freedom on the occasion of the Golden Jubilee of Independence started today. 8 famous painters across the country are taking part in the camp, organized in collaboration with Hidden Heart Foundation and Gallery Cosmos in the city's Finley Hill. Artists highlighted the significant and memorable events of the country on their canvas. Now weather news. Weather may remain mainly dry with temporary partly cloudy sky over the area of Chattogram and neighborhood till 6 p.m. tomorrow. Potinka Met Office says night and day temperature may remain nearly unchanged over the area for the next 24 hours. The highest temperature in the city today was 37.5 degrees Celsius, which is 6.9 degrees Celsius above the normal temperature, and the lowest temperature was 23.4 degrees Celsius, which is 3.1 degrees Celsius above the normal temperature. In Chattogram, tomorrow the sun will rise at 5:49 a.m. and will set at 6:07 p.m. Now the tide schedule of Kornfuli River tomorrow. First low tide will start at 12:18 a.m. First high tide will start at 7:12 a.m. Second low tide will start at 12:43 p.m. Second high tide will start at 5 malls exchanged to strengthen bilateral relations following talks between Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls on President Abdul Hamid and assures of always standing beside Bangladesh in its efforts towards progress and development. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi pays homage to the father of the nation, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, at Tungipara in Gopalganj. BNP-backed communal forces operated destructive activities in Dhaka, Chattogram and Brahmanbaria to spoil Golden Jubilee celebration of independence, says Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir. Government to curb any anarchic situation strictly, warns Information and Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood. And at least 32 people killed and 165 injured in a train crash in central Egypt. Thanks to all for being with us. We invite you to watch our tomorrow's bulletin at the same time. Maintain the health rules and stay safe. Khuda Hafiz.